Hello Milky fans, it is Milkstore here with you for another midweek Idle Heroes video. It is day 788 of unemployment. No, I'm kidding. It's still a month and a half. It's only been 3 days since I last spoke with you, or 2 days, whenever it was I last made that video. But in that time that has elapsed, got some good feedback in terms of things that I missed on how I get my 500 scrolls a month. A lot of you pointed out, look, Milkstore, you can buy 5 scrolls from the gem box every month, which is great. So that's 1% of the 500 that I get every month. But I guess the other source is Interdimensional Arena, where from days 2 to 25, or effectively 4 days, you can get an additional scroll here from completing a fight against a hidden opponent. And like I said, that you get that for about 24 days, because it's from days 2 to 25 where that daily battle happens. So that adds, in a given month, about another 24 scrolls to your total, bringing my total of 516 from 485. So I effectively left off 30 scrolls that you all are missing out on. So in aggregate, that's about 125 scrolls the usual, normal, average person get a month for free, right? And in aggregate, that adds up to about, 24% of my total, as opposed to the 75% that I have to pay for and buy. Is that right? Yeah. That's how the math works, guys. So, yeah, in aggregate, I get about 515 scrolls a month. And if you don't buy it from the marketplace every day, or you don't do the daily $2 buy, you're going to get about 125 a month from all the various free sources, which accounts for 25% of my total, but it's obviously 100% of your total, depending on what your denominator is and what all your sources are. Anyway, today's video, based on some a comment that I got in one of my video on how many scrolls I get a month, is how many gems do I get in a given month? And I thank the person for making that comment on my video, because I'm running out of content ideas. But effectively, I get about 55,000 gems a month. And this is how I get the majority. Well, this is how I get all my gems. And I hope this is comprehensive. Undoubtedly, I would have missed something. If I have missed a source, just comment down below. But let's go and let's talk about what my sources are. So immediately off the bat, I'm gonna count this 100 that you get every day, and that's just, again, same assumption. Let's just, for all intents and purposes of this video, let's just say a month has 4 weeks or 30 days. So the free daily check-in, the 100 that you get a month, it's 30 times 100, so you're gonna get 3,000 just for free every day, just for clicking this button down here where it says 100. Fantastic. So then the daily check-in, which is this, also gives you gems. This obviously also operates on a 30-day cycle, and yes, you get heroic scrolls here. So there's there's 4 here you can add to your total. So if you go back to that spreadsheet, and I know you'll all be saying, well, Milkstore, you didn't add that to your total. All right, let's add the precious 4, the daily check-in, to this total, which brings it up to 520. So then, guys, if you're into the detail, then that brings your total up to 130 a month in terms of free scrolls that you can get. All right, great. So back to the topic of the video at hand, gems. So from this daily check-in thing, in a given month, you're going to get about 30 every second day, and then 100, 200 and 50 every other odd day, right? All up, in a given month from the daily check-in, you're going to get 930 gems if you check in every single day, right? Then Celestial Island was surprisingly a big one. I didn't really expect it to be. So in Celestial Island, you can plonk down these altars or pot plants, or whatever you want to call them. And each pot plant, as long as you collect religiously every however many hours from Celestial Island, it says you're going to get 60 gems per day for each one of these gem pot plants. So I got 2 of these gem pot plants. I don't know why I call them pot plants. I think they call them altars. So 60 a day from each one, 120 a day from both, from Celestial Island. So 120 times 30 is 3,600. So surprising amount. I didn't know that Celestial Island contributed that much. Then the Crystal Crown League. Depending on what you come, you're going to get rewards for it every day, as well as the season-ending rewards. And a season goes over 2 weeks. So you're going to get 2 seasons in a month. So every day I come somewhere between 5 and 10, or 6 and 10. So I think I'm going to get about 40 a day gems from Crystal Crown League. And then again, I'm going to come, I think, in the top 10. I'm going to get 400 twice a month. So in terms of daily, it's the 40 times 30 that I mentioned. And then because season only happens twice, it's two times 400. So from Crystal Crown League, from the daily and the season, I'm going to get about 2,000 gems a day. Then you're going to get more gems for the other bits and bobs in the arena. So the Trial of the Champions isn't open right now, and I have connection issues, which is terrible. Free Team Up Arena is the only one open right now. So depending on what you come, you're going to get the rewards. I usually come in the top 10, so that's 300 times 4, because Free Team Up Arena happens every single week. So it happens 4 times a month. So 4 times 300 is 1,200. Trial of the Champions, it's not open. I can't show you the rewards. It happens over the weekend for everyone. Again, 4 times a month. And from that, I usually come to the top 10 again. I'm a bit more ambitious in Trial of the Champions because I have a stronger lineup. So I tend to want to shoot for a higher number. But this week, I screwed up. I came 8th. So again, if you come the 6 to 10 bracket, you're going to get about 540 every week. And so that's what I calculated at. Worst case scenario, I'll come in the top 10. And so I'm going to come in the top 10 4 times because it happens every week. And we've said that was 4 weeks in a month. So 4 times 540 gems from Trial of the Champions is 2,160. Then if we go to Interdimensional Arena, you're going to get rewards from that every single day, as well as the monthly, season end rewards. So if you go Interdimensional Arena, so every day from doing 3 battles, let's start with the month. Depending on what you finish in the month, if you finish Protector 1 and up, you're going to get 3,000 gems, which is pretty nice. But then on a daily basis, if you do all your battles, if you do 3 battles, you're going to get 60 gems. So the monthly Overseer, or whatever rank you come, I come Overseer as a minimum. I'm sure most of you do. You get 3,000 gems a day. And then from the daily battles, because it doesn't, even though the season goes for a month, the actual availability of daily battles only happens from day 2 to 25, which is 24 days. So 24 times 60, guys, 1,440 gems from doing the daily battles in Interdimensional Arena. Then if we go, I spelled monthly wrong. What's monthly? If you go to monthly cards, so if we go to the monthly quest, the only place you can get gems, surprisingly, I don't pay attention anymore, but that's why I say it's surprising, is from the fighters competition. So there's stuff that you do in the Crystal Crown League and the Trial of the Champions, basically all the arena stuff, right? So if you do all the arena stuff, and you get all those necessary points, you're going to get 3,500 gems from the fighters comp for free. Then all the stuff below you have to pay for, right? So if you didn't pay at all, and you just played the game, if I didn't pay, I'm trying to abstract and say this is all your case. I'm sure it's different, right? You're all going to come different ranks in Crystal Crown League, Trial of the Champions, Interdimensional Arena. This is just me, right? So that's just a caveat. Don't say, Milk, so that doesn't apply to me. This is how I get my gems, and these are my sources. Whatever it is for you, you go and calculate it. But for me, in terms of all the free gems that I can get, it's about 21,000 gems that I'm going to get for free every month. Then in terms of the stuff that I have to pay for, so the monthly card, you have to pay for the extra gem rewards. And if you pay for it, that's worth about 5,000 gems a month if you complete all the events in monthly, which I can now. I used to not be able to complete Broken Spaces, but now my lineup's powerful enough. So that's going to get me 5,000 gems a month. The VIP monthly card, you get 21,000. I get 21,900 gems a month from that. And so the VIP monthly card, you all don't get the same amount of rewards I do. It's tied to your VIP level. The higher your VIP level, the more gold that you get. So like I'm VIP 11, I get additional 330 gems a day, I think, because usually you only get 375. Yeah, you only get 375 gems for a normal VIP person. You get a VIP bonus on top of that. I don't know what VIP level you are, so I can't calculate that for you. But for me, as a VIP person, I get 375 plus the additional 330 for being VIP 11. Plus, you buy this every day, so it lasts for 30 days. You're going to get 750 gems for basically immediately when you buy it. So it's 750 plus whatever you get over the 30 days. And for me, when you do all the math out, that's about 21,900 gems from the VIP monthly card. I also buy the mini card, which is this card here. So it's less value than obviously the VIP major, this one here, the senior privilege card. But the privilege card is still a great deal. It's an extra $5 in the US. And from that, I get 2,800 from that every single month, which is an okay deal. Then, because I buy the $2 daily stuff as well, I talked about this as a source of my scrolls. So, because I buy the daily $2 deal, I get 150 of those times 30. So, I get 4,500 gems from that every single month. And so, from the paid stuff, the stuff that you have to pay for, that's about 34,000 gems. And in terms of percentage, that's about 60% of the 55,000 gems that you see that I get. Well, that I've calculated that I get every month, right? So I do have to pay for 60% of this 55,000 that you see, right? Then in terms of the Tavern Quest, you're going to get some of this. For me, I think most people lose out on Tavern because they re-roll for some shit that they don't need. You're going to get gems from this. So best case scenario, I think you would break even for most people. But I think in the majority of cases, if you actually track how you spend your scrolls and how often you reroll and how much gems you spend on it, I think most of you find that you're actually losing money on the quest, the Tavern Quest, every single day. Me, if you go back to my video on what my Tavern Quest strategy is, I try and break even in terms of gems, and even then, from a net gems perspective, I still think I lose physical gems every single day from re-rolling. I'm not certain. Like I said, the math is complex because you don't get gems every single time. Yes, you get gems from 4, 5, and 7, 6, and 7-star scrolls, but is it enough to offset all the re-rolls you do to get, the 4-star and above Tavern Quest? I'm not necessarily convinced. I actually think, like I said, people lose money on gems when they do this Tavern Quest. So that's why I've listed it as question mark. I don't think it's a net contributor. I could be wrong if you don't re-roll at all. That's obviously a gain then, but I think for most people, because they do re-roll every single day, I think it's going to suck gems away from you rather than contribute to the total. So 55,000 gems I think I get in a month, and undoubtedly I've probably missed off a source. Let's just say it's 55,000, and this list is reasonably accurate. So then I also did the contra in terms of how much gems do I spend a month, and the only thing that I really spend on is event raid, seal land, and marketplace, right? So event raid, I buy 5 smashes a day in the hero section. So event raid, challenge, I buy 5 of these a day to smash down here, and that's going to cost you I think it's 50 gems per smash from memory, muscle memory, yeah, because I just do it automatically now. So 50 times 500 times 30 is 7,500 gems I spend on event raid every single month. Then we go to seal land, where I also buy gems. I only buy the first 3 smashes, and the first 3 smashes called 100 gems a piece. So 300 gems a day in Seal Land 20 times 30 days is 9,000 gems from Seal Land 20. Then the scrolls, which I buy from the marketplace, that's 1,000 gems a day. So that times 30 is 30,000, and that's a fuck ton of scrolls. So all up, I spend 46,500 gems just buying extra smashes in Event Raid and Seal Land, and the scrolls from marketplace every day. 46,500. So in net terms, I get about 8,500 gems a month. That adds to my total every single month, and that invariably goes away. I do spend on gem box. I usually buy the 500,000 one. I don't buy the 8,000 one anymore. So that brings down my total. But that's effectively how I spend... Oh, alarm's going off around me. Apologize. So that's effectively how I spend my gems every month. Hope you found that video useful. See you next time.